On this week's episode, we've got some Transformers, we've got some really cool comics, we've got some more Star Wars Black Series, and I've got a Hot Wheels delivery. Join me as we take a look. And this week we had some modern Transformers brought in by one of our regular customers. He's a good lad, is Robert. Don't believe all those nasty things that people say about him. He's lovely. Anyway, let's have a look at these. The Studio Series line are really good figures, and the idea behind them, you might gather from the title, Studio Series, is how they appeared in a movie. These ones are from the Bumblebee movie. You've got Ratchet there and Hyanide, which happen to be the same mould to be fair, just in different colours. We've got Wheeljack, and we've got Brawn. And that's how we saw them right at the beginning of the film when they were still on Cybertron. But we've also got one of the Bayformer movies here. We've got Soundwave. This one's quite cool, is this? Mostly because it comes with an upgrade kit. You've got these really wicked 3D printed guns. Two of them, one for each hand of course, and a piece of chest armour too. Very cool. You have to take that off before you can transform him though, so do bear that in mind. Quite a rare one now as well, it's quite expensive. We've got Jolt there. I think he was from Revenge of the Fallen. And then we've got the old 86 animated movie as well. Jazz and Perceptor. Moving on. Oh no, there is actually one other Studio Series to show you. And that's Jazz from the first Michael Bay movie. Didn't get much to do, did he, before he was torn in half. That's Generations 1, not Generation 1, but Generations 1. It's a retro style one. And here he is, Hardhead, one of the headmasters. He comes complete with his headmaster and his weapons. I quite like them, I think they're pretty cool. Especially the packaging, making it look like the original ones. We've got one of the more recent legacy ones there. It's a leader class, Blitzwing. Ah, there he is. Pretty cool figure that. Do like the sword. Prefer the sword over the guns. And then below him, we've got two of the both generations. We've got the Siege toy line, but then we've also got the War for Cybertron Netflix series. So that's how it actually appeared in the cartoon, which is much more dark and grim. We've got Impactor, which is quite a favourite of mine. I love the wacky colours on him. And then Decius. I'm not entirely certain how you pronounce that. Apparently it's a Quintesson. I thought the Quintessons had all those tentacles and great big massive faces and looked like boiled eggs. And one last one is Skids, and he's from the Human Alliance range. These actually came with like a little figure. This one came with Michaela, and I believe she was on a motorbike. Can't remember now. And as you know, I don't just do modern, I also do vintage. And one of the best little lots I had brought in this week happened to be a vintage lot. And that also happened to be Transformers as well. So this little lot makes up a Abominus. It's all 5 of the Terracons. We do it in number order. Go on, then we'll do. We've got TR1, Terracon 1, a Ripper Snapper. As you can see, he's complete with his weapons. And all of these have been resealed on the card. Not particularly well, obviously. It's nice that the cards are there. They do display nice. You can tell that they were resealed a long time ago because the tape's gone yellow. Unfortunately, a couple of the figures have also yellowed as well. And I am toying with the idea of upgrading those. Looking out for replacement ones to swap them out with. So we got TR2 as well, Terracon 2, Sinner Twin, also complete there on the card. That one doesn't seem to have discoloured much, if at all. TR3, Cutthroat, again that brown tape. It's still nice how well these do display. I would say that the purple on this is discoloured. It's gone a bit of a browny colour instead of being that vibrant purple that it obviously should be. And then we've got the last of the carded ones, Blot. And again, the purple has gone that horrible, nasty shade of brown. So yeah, I am contemplating upgrading these. It's such a shame because number 5. The main body, Terracon leader Hunger, that's a minter. It's very nice. As you can see, that hasn't discoloured in the slightest, hasn't that? Very nice clean colour. In fact, I've aged worse than this has. And no discolouring to the underside either. And he does come with all of his accessories, so you can build them up should you want to. All there in an original baggie as it appears. In this little baggie we've got the instructions. We've got the ultimate battle poster type thing. That's some kind of offer. We've got the sticker sheets, and we've also got the tech specs decoder. There's also another little baggie with all the individual instructions too. So yeah, that's quite a nice little lot. I just wanted to give you a little close-up of this one because the box is in such nice condition as well. A little tear there down in the corner. But just look at those colours. Really nice. Really nice. See if I can turn this round one-handed. It's still sealed at one end. You've got the usual typical crease across the back, but it's quite a tidy one. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? And we had a little more vintage brought in. This one in the way of Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves. It's the net launcher. It's in the box. It does look like leftovers from the Battle of Endor, doesn't it? It's in the box. The box top has got a pretty bad tear at either end, but it does have both of the flaps on the inside there. Now, open the box and there's figures inside. We've got Robin Hood himself, Robin of Locksley. We've got another Robin. Oh, we've got another Robin. If we can stand him up, yes we can. Anyone else in there? Yes, there's one more. I couldn't tell you who it is. You know, this is another film that I haven't seen. There we are. So there's 4 figures. all of which do happen to be complete. There's a crossbow for one. And then we've got all the bits inside for the neck launcher. There you have it. All set up and ready to fire. Like I said, these figures do complete with their weapons. There's that one. And they are in overall good condition as well, to be fair. He's got his bow on his shoulder, his arrows, and his quiver. He's got his outfit, his arrows, and his crossbow in front of him. He's got a crossbow, an arrow, I don't know how many arrows he's supposed to have, and obviously his cloak. Quite nice and tidy little lot. Now you need to trust the rumours that brown plastic is brittle. Taking this apart again after filming this little segment, and it broke. Wonderful. And it looks like someone's been building up a bit of a clone army. We've got some vintage collection phase 1 clone troopers there. 5 of them, and then we've also got 5 of the 501st phase 2 clone troopers. And all of their helmets can come off. And there we go. It's so surprising to me, I can't believe it. Every one of them is just Jango Fett in disguise. And sticking with the Star Wars theme, we also got in some Black Series this week. We've got a loose and complete Dengar, a boxed and complete Battle Droid. Then sealed, we've also got an R5P8 from Galaxy's Edge. We've got a Phase 2 Purge Trooper and a 1 Jack. And those two are also sealed. And we also have a complete loose Tusken Raider. All those are actually already on the website. So go fill your boots. Last minute on a Saturday, and I've had some more Black Series brought in. We've got the deluxe Cobb van from The Mandalorian with Boba Fett's armour, all beaten up. We've got the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. I will point out though, I've got a bit of a bust bubble on that one. And we've got Gaming Great Heavy Battle Droid. This is the one in the Geonosis colours, the darker brown. All still sealed. Oh, and then right after that, someone else brought me a Boba Fett metallic, what do they call them, carbonised one. It's one of the few carbonised ones I actually like, is that. It's Saturday, end of the week, and I've had another delivery. Want me to have a look and see what's inside? Got my trusty knife already. Well, we've got some shredded paper, or cardboard. 4 boxes to open. And 3 of them seem to be Hot Wheels. Let's have a look. Well, that one don't want to cut. We'll go with this one first, eh? I don't have a lot of die cast and I don't get loads in, so I thought I'd give these a try. It's an assortment. This one, a 72 Chevy Ramp truck with a 61 Impala. Quite cool looking sets of these. Oh, we've got a Fleet Flyer with an Alfa Romeo 155 V6 T1. I read that off there, but I have no idea what that means. In fact, it's not a T1, it's a TI. That shows you how much I know, doesn't it? A Hot Wheels Rally Hauler. I quite like that. That's pretty cool looking, is that? And a 1970 Rover P6 Group 2. I like that. And last but not least is another one of them. You get 2 of them in a box. Nice to know. Move them aside. In fact, while I've got them, I will point out these are the Hot Wheels premium ones, and that means they come with rubber tyres. Real riders, they call them. That's one box down. I'm going to leave it there though for now. Next. Okay. Got some Fast and the Furious ones. Again, these are premium ones. Real riders. What have we got? 71 Plymouth GTX. And by the look of it, there's 5 in the set. I'm guessing you get 2 of each in a box. Looks that way, doesn't it? W Motors Lycan Hypersport. I did think it was funny watching that jump from skyscraper to skyscraper in, was it the 6th film? I think it was the 6th film. '69 Chevy Camaro. There's number 1. There's the 2 of them. Yes, there is. It's that one. You know, for a Fast and Furious car, that one looks pretty boring, doesn't it? Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60. Another one. And last but not least, we've got a Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat wide body. So you obviously get 2 full sets in a box. Good to know. Last box of Hot Wheels. These ones are Mario Kart. We've got Toad in a standard kart. We've got Princess Daisy in a Wild Wing, apparently. We've got Bowser, and he's in a standard kart. Got Mario in a standard kart. Yoshi in a pipe frame. Dry Bones in a standard kart. That's cool. We've got Mario from the movie. Doesn't tell you what kart he comes in, does it? Tell you in a bit. If it does, I can't see it. And a baby Luigi in a sneaker. Very cool. Right. And they're not Hot Wheels related at all. You might have spied it on the side of the box. I've been trying to hide it, but I'm not that good. We've got some Star Wars Black Series. As if I didn't get enough Star Wars Black Series this week. In fact, this should have come on the previous delivery. We've got a box of Darth Malaks from Knights of the Old Republic. Now, a lovely young lady brought me a pile of manga in. We've got Animal Academy Volume 1. It's not one that I've heard of. It looks like it's suitable for younger readers there, which in itself is unusual, and it shows you schoolgirls on the front. Got Hack, Legend of the Twilight, Volume 3. That one's 13 plus. Death Note volumes 1 and 2. Fantastic series is Death Note. Attack on Titan volumes 1 and 2. See, they're all in really good condition as well. We've got Vampire Knight volumes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then Magic X Miracle. Don't know if you're supposed to pronounce that X, but I just did. Volume 1, 2 and 3. And that one again is another 13 plus one. And then here's a pile of Green Lantern comics, which I remember selling to one of my longest standing customers over 20 years ago. Oh, it makes me feel so old. We've got the Green Lantern co-starring Green Arrow, quite a few of those. And we've got Green Lantern, these go back to 1981 and 1982, respectively. And we've got Green Lantern, again, that's another series, later series. And all these as well. I've still got the price tickets that I used to use back before I knew to use bags and boards and not to put price stickers on actual comics. Back when I used to work on the market and the car boot sale. Yes, that's long before I had a shop. And I do know there's going to be a couple of people watching that will remember that. We've got a kind of graphic novel type one there, Ganthet's Tale. And Emerald Dawn. God, I remember these. These are off the same customer, but I don't think they came from me. It's entirely possible they did, but I don't think they did. There's about 5 in each of these baggies. And these sort of like late 70s UK comics from Marvel UK. Not the best sellers, but it provides something cheap for kids at least. Dracula Lives. Planet of the Apes as well. Cool. And again from the same customer, and these have been backwards and forwards, goodness knows how many times. I keep getting them and selling them, and then that buyer will sell them back to me, and then I'll sell them again, and then I'll buy them back again off the same buyer, and I'll sell them again, and these have been back and forth goodness knows how many times. Yes, The Thing from Another World by Dark Horse Comics. And that's right, it's an adaptation of The Thing. The main one there, both issues, 1 of 2. And we've got issues 1, 2, 3 and 4 of Eternal Vows. These are very hard to find, of these comics. And we've got issues 1, 2, 3 and 4 again of Climate of Fear. That's something that they could call the era that we're living through now in the real world, isn't it? Climate of Fear. Very cool. The covers are so nasty. In a good way. And then one more thing I've got to show you is this. And no, it's not a box of chocolates you might buy for your granny. It's actually a collector's edition Blu-ray box set from Arrow Video. Arrow Video do some fantastic collector's editions and reissue some very hard to find films and clean them up phenomenally well. Now, I don't know if you can see the glossy part of that. Probably doesn't show up very well, but it says Pieces on it. And it's an old... Does it say when the film came out? No, I can't see when the film came out. This edition of it was released in 2017, but it's an old Italian horror film from back in the 70s or 80s. It's an old one anyway. I say Italian, I think it might actually be Spanish. Yeah, definitely Spanish. Definitely Spanish. So you get the Blu-ray. It's a 4K transfer as well, so I'm guessing it's also a UHD. And you also get a standard definition DVD in there as well. And as you can see, it's still sealed. And you get a collector's book, and it's all in a nice slip case. But then also, in the box beside it, because the film is called Pieces after all, you get a jigsaw puzzle. And I don't know if I could show you the image for the jigsaw puzzle. Let me put my fingers in appropriate places. That's the image of the jigsaw puzzle. Very naughty. Very naughty. Now, originally this set should have come with a blood red vinyl record as well. However, the seller who sold it to me swears that they never gave him that at HMV. And considering the size of it, it probably did come packaged separately. So I can see them forgetting to give it to him. Naughty HMV stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like that video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And ring that ding-a-ling to be notified of future content. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Catch you again next time. Bye!